The air capital of the world is suffering an identity crisis. The largest aircraft maker on the globe is leaving Wichita.
Losing something like that, especially since they do Air Force One, kind of has a blow to our psyche.
Boeing spent years courting politicians from Kansas. They helped the company land one of the biggest military contracts in history, $3.5 billion to build air tankers for the Pentagon. And Boeing promised 7,500 new jobs to Wichita. Then, contract in hand, Boeing told those same politicians it had reconsidered.
The Boeing company has made it very clear to me that they do not intend to finish the KC-46 tanker in Wichita, Kansas.
Worse, the company said it would leave town next year instead, taking more than 2,000 jobs with it. At Magoo's Pub, in the shadow of Boeing's Wichita plant, they have a word for that.
So how do you feel?
Betrayed. I would say a bit angry.
They feel that they're being betrayed and ripped off.
This is Plainview, company housing built in the 1940s when Boeing had 45,000 employees here in Wichita. There are just a few thousand left, and Plainview has fallen on hard times, times that are about to get a lot harder. For decades, Wichita soared on aircraft. Kansas oil money lured airplane makers looking for financing. The biggest names in the industry, Cessna, Beech, Lear, landed here in the 1920s and 30s.
This is known as the air capital of the world, and that's for a reason. In the history of aviation, 75% of all general aviation aircraft have been built right here.
Boeing brought prestige and, of course, the president's plane, which comes here for a tune-up, and built planes like the legendary B-52 bomber here. Then came the recession and turbulence. In the past 4 years, the region's 42,000 aerospace jobs have dwindled to 29,000. Boeing will take another 10%, not to mention spin-off jobs in fields like testing, well-paying, highly skilled jobs.
This is the coolest job that an aerospace engineer can have ever, bar none.
This is a wind tunnel used to test aircraft parts. The winds in here get up to 250 miles an hour in just 2 minutes, and they can shut down just as quickly. People here in Wichita are concerned that if other companies follow Boeing's exodus, the engine that fuels the local economy could shut down just as quickly. To avoid that, Wichita is looking for an occupant for this sprawling plant by next year, when Boeing takes off. Hendren, Al Jazeera, Wichita.